Hello and welcome to a list of the top releases being produced by freeware developers British Locomotive Studios and Traction Studios for Train Simulator 2021. For this video, we take a look at some of the most exciting route add-ons planned for release by the two companies. Whipworld and Reepham Railway 2009 to 2018. Produced by British Locomotive Studios as a commission for members of the Whipworld and Reepham Society to help progress their future extensions, the Whipworld and Reepham route has been in progress since 2018 by Samuel Beeman and Will Braddock, later joined by Steve Davies, Snud and John Astley from Steaming Through Yorkshire. The route saw many setbacks from its release and was feared to be discontinued, but thanks to the hard-working individuals involved with the route, it was back on schedule and expected to be released on the 2nd of February 2021, hosted by not only BLS but Traction Studios as well. Mid-Norfolk Railway Phase 2. Traction Studios made a great entrance into the train sim community with their Mid-Norfolk Railway route. Phase 1 of the route proved very popular and put producer Brad Wright into the spotlight. Following the announcement of Phase 2, Samuel Beeman, Will Braddock and Steve Davies of British Locomotive Studios were employed to collaborate on the project. Both teams have been working tirelessly to update the scenery from Wyndham to Fuxton in Phase 2, as well as extend the route to that highly anticipated and popular location of Dereham. The route's expected release is summer of 2021 and has been promised to bring custom 3D assets to the table, being produced by Barry of Swamp Rail and Steve Davies of BLS. The North Norfolk Railway. Wandering 1500 set about recreating the North Norfolk Railway route for Train Simulator 2021 as an improvement from the Just Trains route release in 2014. Now a collaboration project with Traction Studios, the route has been completely started from scratch and is already looking to be an improvement to the predecessor. Set for release in summer 2021, Wandering, Brad Wright and John Astley have implemented a much improved interpretation of the route. The custom station buildings at Sheringham, Weybourne and Holt are property of the Just Trains original release, so there is no question that this will be required to use the route. Ipswich Dockyard, backdated GEML. Announced late 2020 by Traction Studios, the famous Ipswich Dockyard route is planned to be lovingly recreated into Train Simulator by Brad Wright of Team Traction and John Astley, Steaming Through Yorkshire. Currently a massive work in progress, the route is hoped to hit the Traction Studios website in time for the release of Digital Traction's J70 steam locomotive pack. The Whizz Beach and Upwell Tramway. Another route heavily related to the Digital Traction J70 is the Whizz Beach and Upwell Tramway route produced by Brad Wright of Traction Studios in joint collaboration with Yaron of Wayside Works. Wayside Works has made a cracking achievement for the route so far with a Class 04 shunter pack, recreating prototypical locos using child objects that would have ran on the line from UV's discontinued Hatchet Hill Quarry locomotives. Being a gem in railway history, it is no question that this backdated train sim route will be popular with enthusiasts, utilising goods transportation by Class 04 shunters and passenger trains operated by none other than the famous J70s. The Mid-Suffolk Light Railway. Being mostly hidden in the dark from the community, the Mid-Suffolk Light Railway was the first route Brad Wright of Team Traction spent his time working on. Joining forces with Wayside Works, it was moved into the spotlight for a Traction Studios release, and development photographs show that it is looking accurate to the real-life railway, highlighting the demonstration line, museum attractions and more. The North Yorkshire Moors Railway updated. The original MYMR route in Train Simulator proved to be one of the most popular Heritage Railway freeware route add-ons in the game. Originally released by Andy Gow on Steam Sound Supreme, John Astley, Steaming Through Yorkshire, was delighted to get the permission to upgrade the line to a more modern standards. Becoming a member of British Locomotive Studios in January 2021, John is closely working alongside Samuel Beeman, Will Braddock and Steve Davies on the route. Wandering 1500 and Elias Dobner of Traction Studios gang have also teamed up with BLS on the production of this route. With the changing of track and altering of the distant 3D trees that were notorious for frame rate problems on the original route, the route promises to have improved optimisation and performance, as well as removal of the older Gen Q2 assets and ground textures. Phase 1 is set to be released by late 2021, which shall be an update to the Pickering and Gromont section that Andy has lovingly created nicely with amazing 3D custom stations. Phase 2 has been announced and will extend the route further down the line to the seaside town of Whitby. A lot of the rail sim community are going to be excited for this one. The Paignton and Dartmouth Steam Railway updated. Originally produced by Golden Goldsmith Scenarios, the Paignton and Dartmouth Steam Railway route has been authorised and upgraded by John Astley of Steaming Through Yorkshire and British Locomotive Studios. This is to be the second updated route released by John and the BLS team, and like the MYMR, the route is to have a track change and slight update to its surrounding foliage and scenic assets. Do you like our list? What route are you most excited to see released from these developers? Let us know in the comments section below. You can also like us on Facebook via the BLS page, and you can check out our website at murraybeeman@wix.com/BLS.